pain generally indicates that something is threatening your survival. So the things that provide the least pain are the things that has the least threat towards your survival. The things that provide the most pain pretty much is saying this is really important, don't lose it. For example, it's one thing to get hit in the arm, it's another thing to get hit in the balls. Which one has more reproductive importance? My balls, people, okay? So that is pretty much level of importance. So as a man, what hurts a man the most is not you punching him in the face. It's not you fucking framing him, even though that fucking hurts. What hurts a man the most is sexual infidelity. For women, what hurts the most is emotional infidelity. You know when guys say, "Baby, I fucked the shit out of your friend until there was nothing left, but I still love you and I don't feel nothing for her." You know what I'm saying? And a lot of women will sort of accept that, because what women matters to women is the emotional connection. Why? Because naturally, when a man emotionally is invested in you, he'll give you the resources for your child. If a man bangs a random woman and he doesn't love her, you know damn well that if she has a kid, he's not going to take care of it because he doesn't love her. So you kind of tolerate that. So as a man naturally values sexual experience less in a mate, simply because it indicates that possibly she could be more loyal towards him. Because what men want in a woman is not her cooking good or anything like that. They want loyalty and relative chastity. Relative chastity means that compared to the women around you, if everyone is banging 100 dudes, you bang 50. If everyone is banging 10 dudes, you bang 3. Like relative chastity. Because they don't want promiscuity or infidelity in a woman. Infidelity is the most painful thing a man can feel. So let's talk about what are the strategies that men use to prevent infidelity in a woman. Well, historically, men have used marriage and religion to control chastity and fidelity in women, right? Man can't tell, unlike other animals, right? That unlike other females in the animal kingdom that pretty much advertise to the whole world that they want to get their cheeks clapped. Women are a little bit more subtle in that regard. Women can hide when she's most fertile, so a man can't control her when she's fertile. Women are naturally attracted to men not just when ovulated, but throughout the whole menstrual cycle, right? This causes problems for men when it comes to certainty of paternity, because a woman could fuck anytime that she wants. So a man has to be watching over her 24/7. And a man cannot do that. So it creates a problem, unlike other species who can only have a kid at a certain time. And when that is the case, everyone knows it. And so the animals will be more alert, but women are more tricky in that regard. You see, men don't care. Okay. Because this is the thing. You might be asking yourself, right? Why do men care about this? Why is that such a big deal? It's just sex, right? But this is the thing. The men that didn't care about this, about their woman being faithful, were not successful in the game of reproduction. They died off. Those genes died off, unfortunately. Because the desire for premarital chastity and desire for post-marital sexual loyalty is the most important thing in a man. So other than marriage and religion, what else did men use to control women and to make sure that his woman has chastity? The environment. A man will naturally isolate his woman from her friends and family. Why? Because the more people live around you, the more likelihood you will cheat for the most part. So increase of population size in cities increase cheating. So it's a good mating strategy to isolate them. It's not morally correct, but it works. Another thing is preferences, right? Worldwide, men want a physically attractive, faithful woman. Generally worldwide, they prefer submissive women because it indicates lack of infidelity, right? So what men have done to solve this also, so they look for certain personality traits in a woman that naturally correlates with less cheating. And one of those personality traits is being submissive, right? So what are some of the tips for women to project this type of fidelity and chastity? One, first things first, what causes lack of this what causes lack of valuing chastity in a culture? So for example, if you're in a random country where they judge a woman for having sex, how can you change that in a culture, right? The way that you change that is through giving women financial independence. This causes men to desire in women less chastity and less I would never bang a dude. Like men lower those types of standards when all of a sudden women begin to depend on themselves. Like an example is Sweden, where I think it's a socialist, not socialist, but it has social programs for women for when they have a kid. This causes an increase of promiscuity, right? All right. So yeah, the next thing is women is what you have to do as a woman, right? Is outside of financial independence, right? In general, as a culture, what women have to do is sexual fidelity tops in terms of what men want in a woman genuinely. So indicate that as much as possible. That may not require that you say that you are virgin, but at least you are a faithful woman. So you want to compete for signals of chastity where the competition is fierce for the most part, right? So it could be that you just tell a guy, and you guys already do this for the most part. Women already do this. The thing is that there are some dumb girls who just don't do this, who think that advertising to men that they bang a lot of dudes will make a man wanna commit to you. It doesn't. It makes you look like a hoe for the most part. But again, this is all relative. So if all of your friends are banging every dude that walks, you bang half of the dude that walks. You see what I'm trying to say? It's not about chastity being a zero sum type of game. No, it's all relative to the people around us for the most part. So make sure to maintain your reputation of not banging a lot of dudes, right? Relative to the people around you. And you're going to be good. You don't need to be Mother Teresa, right? You don't need to be fucking hovering above the clouds of chastity in order for God to respect you. You just have to be presentable for the most part. And this is what men fear the most. If you ever want to hurt a man a lot, cheat on him with his best friend or brother. That's fucked up, but that will hurt. You will split up a friendship, and you will get your sweet revenge. But remember, man, karma's a bitch, ladies and gentlemen. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So I want you guys to check out my new course called Nice Girl. It's available for purchase right now, okay? This course I specifically made for women who consider themselves nice, for women who are too forgiving, for women who let other people guilt trip them easily, for women who always give people the benefit of the doubt but always end up getting played. This course will teach you about people's actual manipulations, about the strategies that people use to extort from you, to take from you without you getting anything in return. Because nice people are in abundance in the world. And nice people, unfortunately, if they allow their nature to guide their lives, they will become bitter because they'll end up seeing that their niceness never leads to anything. So the goal of being a nice person is to get people to like you. But sometimes it has actual backward effects. Like it actually creates what you're trying to avoid. So this course will teach nice girls how to get what they want through being more assertive, how to express themselves, how to not get played, how to identify manipulation, how to reverse manipulation. So if you're somebody who's always had that consistently in their lives, who are always people pleaser, who are always being passive aggressive, this course will teach you how to communicate all of those things that you want to communicate with people without getting played, okay? I'll teach you how to be more assertive. I'll teach you how to identify disrespect, because when you're a nice person, you have a hard time understanding when people are being disrespectful because you're seeing the world through insecurity. You want to be liked, and so when somebody doesn't like you, you sort of twist it around in a weird way.
So I show you how to see disrespect. I show you how to stand up for yourself. I show you how to deter aggressors. I show you how to avoid sending signs of weakness, and how to send signs of strength. Right, and I even show you a meditation on how to become more assertive. Check it out. It's a course that it's not a super long course, because I made it that length for a reason. I don't want to overburden you with too much information. This is just straight to the point. If you watch this course, you will get the results. This is not a 5-hour course. Okay, this is like a 2.5 hour course. So I think it's 2 hours or something like that. And the reason why that is because it's straight to the point. Okay, so if you watch that course, do what the videos say. You will over time overcome your niceness. Okay, purchase it now. In the description down below, you'll see where it says purchase Nice Girl. It's only $99, and there's a 30-day money back guarantee. No questions asked. You'll get your money back. Okay, because if you don't get it back, I'm closing the channel. That's for sure. All right, so I'll see you guys inside, and I hope you guys enjoy that course.